Alright folks, this is Mysterious JG. Welcome back to Let's Play Trapt. I'm still not feeling that hot, got a bit of a cold. I don't think I sound bad, but I feel pretty cruddy. I don't want to describe it in a lot of detail, because I don't want people to psychosomatically start feeling sick too, but... You ever had one of those things where like your sinuses are kind of plugged up a bit, and you're feeling a little bit in your ears, not just your nasal sinuses, but also like, you know, for some reason I have this like hot sensation in my throat, and I don't know, I felt the same way yesterday. I'm hoping, because it didn't feel any worse today, that it's not whatever it is, it's just I'm recovering from it already. It's not going to turn into a full-blown week-long thing. But either way, you can see I'm at mission 10. Let's check something else out though real quick. In off-screen action, I've managed to get quite a few of the dark illusions to work. So as you can see, the faded shredding I haven't read up on yet, but we did the faded shredding. We saw, as you saw, use that to defeat Finnegan. Start time once again. Use a trap or something to move the pendulum behind the clock. Lead the sacrifice to the high ground. Load the enemy to the encircled areas at the center of the room. Touch the seal, call upon the dark magic. With the condition met, activate the switch, blah blah blah. Yeah, we don't really need to read this again, but... So you guys got to see that in the last video. You've seen the man-eating music box a couple of times, and the human cannibal I kind of stumbled across by accident. These two I had to read about, in fact. I could not even tell that there was a dark illusion in these two rooms, but they got the Devil's Trapeeze, goofy as hell. It involves the I wish I'd known about this one earlier, because the room in which I defeated Jace, I could have used this trap on him. It would have been pretty awesome. But it's incredibly silly looking when it activates. And then Feast for the Beast. If the beast itself wasn't so silly looking, this would be pretty effective. Hopefully you will get a chance to see these two dark, whatever you want to call them, illusions. How many of these, wait a minute, let me think here. How many of these do I have left? I've got 3 left I can't do. I know one of them is used against the final boss, and is in a room that we haven't been able to get to yet. One of them I know how to do, and haven't seen it yet. Alright, I know what room it's in, I just haven't set it up yet because it involves traps I don't have. The other one, there's one I did off screen that I'm not seeing here anymore. It was like an electrical trap in the belfry, in the mansion at the beginning. Now I've bought the key for the belfry in the meantime. You can check it out. Can't really see the things that I've bought anymore, but key-wise, all I've got left that was available at this point is the gallery key. I think there might be another key that becomes available after that. But I don't know if we're ever going back to the mansion for the beginning of the game, so... Oh well. Anyway, no, but the point of all this is... Sorry folks, getting off track here. I've got 2 more dark illusions to show you while we're still in the old castle area. And more importantly, I've just gotten back to the place I was in the story when I decided to leave the kingdom, and I had to fight Jace. I had to fight Jace, and defeated him on like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever try it was. Took quite a few tries, but eventually defeated him using the electrical trap. I now know I could have used the Devil's Trapeeze if I'd been thinking, or if I'd known about it and I didn't. So now we've just found Herzog, and I did the side story, which means that I found Herzog, and he's found us, and we're staring each other down, and suddenly I go into a side mission against Prince whatever from a neighboring kingdom. But now I'm ready to talk to Herzog, and this time we're not going to... Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me! He tells us to leave, we're not going to do it. Which is obviously the right decision, but, I mean, in video game logic, you're the heroine, you can't just leave when they ask you to, even if logic might dictate it's a good idea to go. Do you understand why it is I'm doing all this? Fish stains easy. I'm going to reform the old order and make a nation. In order to do so, I will destroy the old order, sacrifices so the new order could be born. A new world order. We need Lebensraum. How could you do something so horrible as attempting to start a society? To his mother's royal family, you can hear the voice of discontent among the masses. His royal family who refuses to bend the ear to the suffering of the populace were horrible. The Jews are like vermin that spread disease throughout the Presbyterian society. That's interesting. I have to say though, the royalty like that, as well as the king, ruined by his wife's death. Pussy. It was easy for me to control things. I wanted to cause the king to misgovern this kingdom. You caused him to misgovern the king. I still don't understand how he's supposed to have done it. It just seems like something he says to make himself seem like a villain, when in fact, the king was doing a shitty job and he did need to go. It's like this is something that actually happened, but now we're seeing it from Alicia/Allura's point of view, where she's rewritten his dialogue so that he acts all evil. Yeah. And now he's saying that Olaf did want to be killed, and it's just not making any sense to me. Does something to do with the Fiend's power? I guess your guess is as good as mine, honey. Anyway, whatever. Your father's obviously some kind of whack job. Deine Vater ist ein Whackjob. Or Dein Vater, whatever it would be. What are you trying to hide, please? Why would you just like run up and grab this guy who's clearly like an insane murderer? I mean, it's just kind of, you're lucky that he feels like not murdering you right now, because everyone else you meet seems to want to murder you, lady. The kingdom, no. Like the instant you decide not to, knights appear to attack. Like the knights on Broadway, the knights in Fronenburg, talk about issues. Talk about everything. Alright, well, it looks like I will be able to set up. This is one of the rooms that has a super trap in it. Now, here's the deal with this one. There are apparently faster ways to set it up, but I don't have the appropriate traps. You need to light these 4 things that we've been seeing and ignoring throughout the game. Best way I know of to do that is to drop flare rocks on them. This will take a long time because I've got to drop 1 on each. Flare rocks take all the charge. Then we just set them up with the electricity trap the normal way, but when all 4 of those things are lit, a special trap is enabled. Whereas the people who are trying to kill me. What's going on with the music? They don't even seem to be in the room with me. Yeah, they started out really far away. Usually they seem to start out right on your ass, especially Finnegan. Anyway, a guy's trying to overthrow the monarchy, which, I don't know, I was reading a Discworld novel recently enough that I feel like, you know, old stone-faced Vimes had a good idea. I can't say I hate this type of violent stuff. I mean, you can't say that, lady. It'll be a lie, but... Now, in theory, that could have even hit her, but nah. Show me what you can do, biatch. It's Rufus, the ultimate assassin. Oh, fuck. He's right on top of me. Alright, well, let's set up the last flare rock, and then stay the hell away from Rufus as best we can. At this point, I just want to kill whoever I can with this trap. It's really overkill for either of these two to use a trap as powerful as this, but you'll see what it is here in a moment. I'm gonna electrocute her, but I have to be close to the top of the stairs before I start electrocuting her, because I've got to get to right here. And now the Dark Illusion. Okay, okay, it's a room. I don't really... She's like, oh, what the fuck? This sucks. I hate this a lot. Spikes come out of the wall. Okay, I'm just kind of checking it out. And then she decides to... What the... What is it? Flaming electric gymnast kick routine attack. Told you that was one of the lamer ones. I really prefer the traps where she can just kind of stand there looking like slinky and sexy and disaffected while traps kill enemies. When she actually likes to physically do something, it just takes away from the whole idea for me. Whoa. I guess it's the last fight I'll ever enjoy. Well, maybe you'll go to Valhalla and fight dudes. Oh, he actually got trapped. But he didn't seem to stay there. Oh, when I left the room, it got reset somehow. Or just didn't trap him well enough. I don't know. But there's lots of there's other dark illusions I've got to show you. At least there is other dark illusion I've got to show you. After that, I can pretty much kill people however the hell I want to. Of course, I can kill people however the hell I want to now, but... What's going on in this room? This isn't really where I want to be, actually. I don't know this room that well, and I'm likely to get confused and killed. Uh-oh. You can have a good time with this one using my rape magic. He's just gonna ignore lightning magic anyway, the jerk. Boom, 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 boom. You guys checking out my butt as I run? The game is very much designed for you to be checking out my butt as I run, you know. If you're not doing it, you're really just insulting the programmers who spent so much time working on getting my butt right. Yep. Okay, we got the... This is a trap I never would have figured out. The key to this trap here is that apparently that wheel, like, it hurts people if you throw them onto it, but if you electrify the water, it spins faster and becomes some kind of like super trap. And then you have to, because you no longer have access to floor traps, you have to use a pendulum to knock people onto it. And that's... Come on, hit him! Yes! And why didn't it work? I don't understand why it didn't work, but it definitely didn't work. You got thrown too far by it, I think. I got this to work before, I don't know why it didn't work just now, but... Come on. He didn't... And now I'm getting electrocuted. And this is not fucking working. Thanks. Arigato. Tomo arigato, Mr. Rubato. Now, why did he say thanks? That doesn't make sense. I don't know why it didn't work, and I'm annoyed. Now he didn't get knocked far enough. Knock him into the damn... Did I not put this thing on the water? It's in the water. Okay, I don't know why that's not working. It's starting to piss me off. He's pissing me off by frickin' not running when I needed him to. Okay, I've got to get this dark illusion to work. Oh, you guys are really pissing me off now. It'd be much easier to use on this big slow-moving knight dude than on Electro Buzz up here, but... So let's see if I can find some health, get my health back, then go back into that room and try to use it on Colonia. I've definitely gotten it to work, folks. There's an awesome trap in here, of course, sweet America. Of course. But, it's the Canon Dark Illusion. You've already seen that one. I want to do Feast for the Beast Dark Illusion. That is my plan. Out of my way, thank you. Nice try. Okay. Maybe this time it will work, I hope. Colonia seems to be, no, wait. Alder is a little bit ahead of Colonia. Now come on, get hit with the Dark Illusion, you dickweed. What the hell? I have no idea why it's not working, but I killed that guy. You're the same as me, you are also an electrical wizard guy. Cut it out, buddy. Oh, he's the last one. I've got to kill him with this. It's throwing him too far. It worked fine, exactly the same way I have it set up now. It worked before. It's just not hitting it exactly the right angle or something. There we go. Okay. Must have just barely been missing, but we got it to work, folks. He's been impaled. That's nice. Skeletons on hooks. Always fun to see that. Spin, spin, spin! Yeah. Spin, spin, spin! Sorry, Evil Zone flashbacks. Check out Bubba the Vulture's LP Evil Zone. Right after you're done watching this guy get eaten by some kind of giant crocodile thing. Some of these traps, it just doesn't make sense if they get back up and continue fighting. But they can't do that. He's not going to, of course. She's too strong. I've determined that that giant sea monster that ate me was female and was too strong. Oh, I got 2,000 arc, 22,000 arc, 2,200 arc, 1,700 whorl. I'm never going to be able to afford to buy the Millennia outfit. Or even the, like, whatever the heck outfit the character from the earlier Kagero game had. But you got to see the Dark Illusions, folks. That was the important thing. I don't know that we've got any more stages here. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But you've got to see the Bow Knight Lily impaled on spikes at the end of the Devil's Trapeeze. Ex-Knight Colonia served up as dinner in Feast for the Beast. Thunder Mage is embraced by the Maiden's Hug, and the assassin Rufus is caught up in the water wheel. Apparently I knocked him onto it, but I wasn't electrocuted, so. We're ready for Mission 11. Probably, even though this video will be a little bit on the short side, I want to just go ahead and end it. I suppose I can visit the trap area, trap zone. Maybe I should just start the side mission. We'll see how many people it is. It might be a quick one. As you can see, my people defeated has gone up significantly because I played through the first part of the game again off camera after getting the "We Killed Giants" ending. I get 62% of the traps. Don't know if I've spent 62% of the world though, because those final traps are probably pretty expensive. Map data. Entry hall. Weird. I guess that's where we start. We don't get the option of leaving that room. I don't get it. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Well, I'll check the trap elements real quick, see if I can afford anything. Buy a snowball, javelin, boomerang. I can afford pretty much anything except for this key. I don't know which of these I need to get to make new traps available, though. Oh, let's get the snowball. I might not use the snowball. It seems like a really silly kind of trap. Other than the fact that it carries enemies around with it, you can use it to position them, but it doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as like other big drop from the ceiling traps. Did that make anything else available? Ah, I needed that to get Volt Rock. And Volt Rock is not... Well, that's Javelin. Volt Rock is pretty expensive. I'm not going to use the snowball right now because we are starting out... It looks like we might be starting out in the room where I can use magma rocks to set up the Devil's Trapeeze, which is always fun. And worth a lot more wall, I think, than regular old killing folks of traps. Because it builds up combo points on its own. If we defeat you, the country will become a peaceful land, free of the fiend. How do you figure? Festerton? I can't take this anymore. I don't want to be lorded over by nobles and soldiers anymore. Okay, Skelchet, whatever. I wasn't really bothering you guys, but let's get some information on these fellows. Festerton the Thief has come to defeat the fiend who he has heard is responsible for the crisis facing the village and kingdom. So he's like a noble thief who actually is trying to... He actually does think that it's going to be doing good somehow to defeat you. Skelchet feels disappointed in the kingdom due to the chaos in the village. Fed up by all the fiend nonsense, he isn't afraid of anyone. But he should be. Set up that old standby. I'll kill at least one of them this way. Although they're thieves, they'll probably run away if I don't finish them off pretty quickly. So I'm going to start electrocuting them. Awesome charge attack. Don't you try to escape now, buddy. That would be cheating. I just worry that... Oh yeah, they're gonna try to escape once they get hurt. But they are thieves. I thought you were trapped in there too. What is this? And again, they're noble thieves who are trying to, like, save the kingdom and crap. Probably should be trying to use the cannon trap again. That one's cool, and you guys haven't seen it that much. But where are you guys? Are you guys still chasing me? Yeah, you're still chasing me. Okay, good. Are you both still chasing me? Yeah, you're both still chasing me. In the end, they had their way with me until the end. I didn't have my way with you. Well, I guess I did, but not in like a dirty way. You would have liked that, I promise you. Okay, let's see if I can't do this stupid trapeze bullshit again. If I can get it to go off before he dies. I don't seem to be getting it to... There we go. Yeah, it's like I'm not poking the little thing in exactly the right angle. You had your way with him, and now you're really having your way with me, and it's not as much fun as I would have thought. Get a little fire on the boot here, and then boom! And I'll get burned and electrocuted. Brilliant plan on my part, I thought. Self-immolation and electrification. Get down there and grab that before the stage is over. Is our country doomed to be ruled by the Fiend? You know, I read the fact and saw a little bit ahead about the endings, and yeah, that's how most of them work out. Yeah, shouldn't have spoiled it, folks. But this game, pretty depressing endings ahead of us. Well, you remember Kagero Deception too. Like, you can fight against the Tynoids and the Fiends, and you're banished from the country. I don't want to give away the details of the ending, but yeah, there's really no ending that has like lots of flowers and rainbows in it. The game is kind of heading towards bad stuff happening to everyone. But there's no reason to dwell on that. It's time instead to save our game and to move on to the next level. And I managed to get that side quest in. It was pretty quick, so I think that was a good video length, about half an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video here. When we come back, we'll be ready to start the next mission, and we'll read up on the people that will fight at the beginning of the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.